Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Dstapp BootStrapp. Here we are, Dark Souls 2, Scholars of the First Sin. Game 2, Part 1, Revisited. That's right. We're coming back to Dark Souls 2. This is one of the first series I started with my YouTube account. And I haven't been here in probably well over a decade. And when I was about to start the DLC of Dark Souls 2, for those who know and remember, Windows rolled out an update that bricked my software on my PC for my C drive, so I had to do a rollback and reinstall the ISO on there. And that was back before Steam had the cloud save data, so it completely wiped my entire save from complete existence. So, coming back for our redemption. So, I'm your host, BootStrapp, and let's get started. First things first, this game is open in Steam Big Picture mode, so we can have an actually longer character name. Once that's done and you're past the cutscene and saved, you can then close the game and reboot Steam back up in small mode. So let's get started.
Perhaps you've seen it, maybe in a dream, a murky, forgotten land. A place where souls may mend your ailing mind. You will lose everything once branded the symbol of the curse, an augur of darkness. Your past, your future, your very light. None will have meaning, and you won't even care. By then, you'll be something other than human. A thing that feeds on souls, a hollow. Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north, a great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drang Lake. Perhaps you're familiar. No, how could you be? But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why.
We're back. Dark Souls 2. Last time we were here, we were recording at 720p, 720 pixels. Here we are recording in 4K quality, 120 frames a second. We weren't even at 30 frames a second left. We're at 50. So, now you know why I'm calling this my redemption. I have beaten the base game of Dark Souls 2, but I have not beaten the DLC. That is our goal.
What seems to be the ruckus?
Oh my, your face. The face of the curse. It's an undead. An undead has come to play. They all end up here. All the ones like you. You spoke to that kind old dear, didn't you?
You're finished. You'll go hollow. Yes, you'll become one of them. Hollows prey upon men, feast upon their souls.
This is the fate of the cursed.
What is your name?
That's where we come in. So since you're in big picture mode, we can use our keyboard, access it, and put more characters in it. So we can put our full name instead of just the first name.
At least you know your own name. Here's your reward for sharing. It's a human effigy.
Take a closer look.
Who do you think it's supposed to be? Think back, deep into your past. Yes, it's an effigy of you.
All right. Last, we're either going to go knight. Yeah, because sorcerer's not a great start. It's very limited. Same with the cleric. But with the most damage output and survivability early in the game, that will also help us in the long run. Because I wish it showed more paths. There it is. Okay, 13, 12, 6, 7, 4, 11. That can be worked on. 8 dex, get 2 more points in dex. 9, 3, and 6. We're going to put 4 points into faith, 2 into dex, and then 9 into strength early in the game. They are gift. Sea of the Giants is not worth anything. Bonfire Ascetic is good, but it's not that great. Petrified something to give to the crows, and there's a chance you'll get Million Wares joke, Team Member joke, Life Ring's a joke, Nothing's a joke. So I usually go for Petrified something. Fail. Alright, hair. A choice. Get more hair choices. A bit better. It's not so orange. That's good hair. I'll take that. All right.
All people come here for the same reason. To break the curse. You're no different, I should think. Doesn't stand a chance. Well, you never know. Go through the door and trot along to the kingdom. But remember, hold on to your souls. They're all that keep you from going hollow. Oh, I'll fool you no longer. You'll lose your souls. All of them. Over and over again.
All right. Feel the save and quit. For that. Game like that. Bring us back to Steam big picture mode. Data exit big picture. Yep, there it is. Now we're going back to Steam mode. Regular Steam. For game back up. Now that will change where the notifications pop up, which will be in the bottom right hand corner when it says someone's playing and whatnot, so you guys won't break the immersion. And it also improves the game's performance. Now we got our full name. You know, it spawned us out here. But yeah, you'll go out this door and we're gonna go right back outside. Path right here. This is gonna be tricky to do at such a low level. Cyclops. How you beat him. Stand right behind him and do the hit animation, and you can actually take him down really quick. Alright, additional reduction to enemy poise. That's really good early on to break their stance. Now we want to go this way. Remember there's maybe an item over here, maybe. bridge. Laying back here. There's a secret little path right here too. Very careful when walking. Alright, we need both of those items to throws. Now if you want, we can go back here. There's nothing really of value back here. Can't attack stuff. Now what that was is that those are first creatures. The reason why they attacked you at the very beginning is because you were straight up an undead and didn't have a sword. Take it back here. I don't think there's an item, but I'd like to double check. Alright, we're ready to move forward. Now, one thing that's greatly different from Dark Souls 1 and every other game, that we can gain back our humanity at any point, as long as we consume the item. Okay, we're going to sit it here, and look at that, you automatically have fast travel. You don't earn it halfway in the game. Also, you'll notice the red bars under my weapon. That's your durability. As long as you don't break your weapon, you'll never have to repair your weapon, ever. Don't break it. Alright, we're going to go in the first hole right here. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. It just teaches you how to play the game. So they're wearing the exact same outfit that he's wearing. Unless those witches actually stopped and helped you, would have been screwed. But where you need to be at. Over here. Ladder. Up. Play the talk with them. Okay, we're going to leave the small, smooth as stone. And we're going to leave the petrified something. Herb. Twinkling Titanite, not bad, but you can get better weapons. Flavor restores spell use. I mean, it's okay. That's a pretty bad draw, to be honest. One of the things you can get is a super weapon. Weapons. Alright, time to go to my favorite hub. Those who don't know, this is my first Dark Souls game. Or the first game in this kind of lineup for some reason. This is art. This game came out in like, what, 2012, something like that?
Just help me open this door. I packed my tools in here, seeing it was vacant. But now somebody's gone and locked the door.
Alright. So this is our blacksmith. We get him super early in the game. We need to get his key. And I know who has the key. Alright, so I want to go over here first. Cat. Oh, it's over here.
Oh, undead are we? And one without much time remaining. Just about ready to fall apart, I'd say. Not exactly the time to be chatting with a cat. Well, suit yourself. Oh yes, you may call me Shalqua. Enchanté. So, what did you want anyway? Ooh, you smell wonderful.
Alright, so we can buy an item, and we need her Silver Cat ring at some point to progress the game. Get 13,400. That's fine. It's going to be a while before we need to go that direction.
Nothing suited you, I presume? Well, that's dismaying.
Alright, over here. This item. Get our SS flask. Run all the way over here. Checkpoint. And here is our Firelink data.
Are you the next monarch? Or merely a pawn of fate? Bearer of the curse. I will remain by your side till this frail hope shatters. Take this with you. May it ease your journey. See the king. He who made Drangleic what it once was. He who peered at the essence of the soul. King Vendrin. bearer of the curse, for you will seek those whose their soul once you have.
Oh, that's right. She won't let me talk to her until I rest.
Is that a shard? Here, let me see it, so that I may help you. To see light, to see hope, however faint it might be.
Alright, we want our strength to be up first. Alright, and then I want to show you guys this. They turned off the counter. This is back in its peak years. $740,909,490 deaths worldwide. That's before Scholar of the First Sin, before any of that. That was very early on. It climbed it that fast.
You're undead, aren't you? You have that distinct scent, the smell of irreversible fate. This is Majula. It is a kind of settlement. A place where life is almost normal. And in Drown Lake these days, there are very few places like that.
Sometimes there's an item right here. But here we go. Now normally we would go to the Forest of the Giants, but I like to go to, I don't know what it's called, but I like to go over to the right first. Right in there. Yeah. High Tower of Flame. Alright, we're gonna run past this guy. Oh. Bam A. Bam A and you'll be fine. Okay, now we're here. Now we're gonna head back. We'd almost have enough to level up already.
The
already. Next I need 1,050. Now we're going to the Forest of the Giants. We're going to try our best to not die. We don't have a very good effigy stockpile. They're very hard to get in this. Alright. Let's see if we're 2 for 2. Oh, someone with a small summoning sign. Summoning a player, looks like. And they have a time limit. Oh, so we just quit. Okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. With this guy, because we need his stuff. I don't want to be caught in the walk. Alright, time to equip our items. So, if you hold down on the keypad, like hold it down, it will always go back to whatever your first item is. If you're like 3 items, hold right, it'll go straight to the first one every time. If you have more than 1 item. You know what, before I do anything else, there's no souls. Let's go ahead and do a level up. Those Cyclopses are actually worth a decent chunk. Alright, this part can get a little tricky. You gotta kill X number of zombies before you head over here. If you go too early, then a bunch of them will gank you in the corner. I love jumping in this game way better than the other game. It's a separate button entirely. Hold B and then use left stick to click when you're ready to jump. Now we can get the rest of the items. And my weapon durability is about half. I gotta be careful. Okay, we're gonna buy a very specific item. Talk to this witch lady. We want this. Hat worn by merchants from La Fair when blue represents knowledge. Wearer this increases item discovery. And then we want the Fret's key. Open blacksmith, La Fair's shop in Majula. Alright, I want to go up the top first. Actually, put that hat on. Alright. Got it. I also should have a build item, buckler. I need 13 decks though. Point thing. Small soapstone. Handy late game. I'm gonna farm some kills here really quick. Hopefully he drops the item that I want, which is bastards. Which is why we're wearing this hat. Nope. No. Well, no item. Even with increased item discovery, that's just how rare it is. Also, I don't know if they have it in Dark Souls 1, but they have it in Dark Souls 2. You can actually kill mobs to the point where they no longer spawn. You gotta be very careful with your soul condition. Sorry, this gets a little boring for you guys. It's just Dark Souls. It takes a while to get through it. Hell, Dark Souls 1, with the base game and the DLC included, every boss defeated took 30 episodes, and was probably well over 40 hours. Now, for those who don't know Dark Souls, the reason why I'm two-handing this weapon instead of one-handing it is normally I would one-hand it with a shield, but since I don't have a shield, I'm going to two-hand it, and two-handed does more damage. Versus if I did it one-handed, I would have to hit that guy probably 3 times. I'm going to keep doing this until either he stops spawning, or I get the bastard sword. Wondering what he's carrying, that's the bastard. It has more reach than this weapon. Not as fast, but that's okay, because we're going for a heavy, slow-moving Abel build, where I'll get to the point where I'm so indestructible, it just doesn't matter. Oh! Firebomb. Let's see, can we get the shortcut? Right about... I should have shot lower. Oh well. If I get another one, I'll try again. There's a explosive barrels on the other side of that wall that we can actually trigger and unlock a shortcut. Oh, he stopped spawning. We're moving on. I don't know where the key is for that, but I would love to get on the other side of that wall because that's a really good location. Hello, turtle man. Alright, you finally got the shortcut. Now there's a thing I want to do. Gotta be fast. Alright, spawn. Let's go. We're fast enough. We're putting the signs in our way. Alright, let's get Bowman in here. Well, what was spawning was the Pursuer Knight. If you're fast on the first try, you can actually sit down and kill them because then there's a script that kills them. Alright, time to fight the first area boss. Like that, he gets despawned. Now, since I beat the boss of this area, I can't summon anybody else. Now I gotta get the key and everything else manually with full health. Turtle Man.
Is that it? Here, let me see it, so that I may help you. To see light, to see hope, however faint it might be.
And I have a level 3 flask already. Just like that, we already have the strength requirement that we need for later on. And let's go and get this guy's shop up and going.
I'm the blacksmith. I'm nothing. Bring the key. Ah, yes, very good. Now I can get to work. But first, let me set up. Come again later.
Alright, so then you just go back over here, at the bonfire. Is inside of his shop working. Now you have to leave Alex with.
Stand back. This is dangerous work. The name's Lenigrast. Just a simple blacksmith. And you are? Another useless traveler. A man ought to labor with his feet planted firmly in the earth. Not roam around like you flirtatious vagabonds. Oh, what does it matter? Go on, show me what you've got. Your equipment. Let me have a look. But do it quick.
That's a really good weapon. We're not aiming for that. And the Titanite shards, but we don't need any of those weapons yet.
Don't waste my time.
Alright. I want to travel here first and see if someone's willing to help me get to the guy on the left. So I don't want to do the guy on the right. I don't see any signs down yet. Got some night gauntlets, that's good, that's good. The knight armor is not the best because it's so heavy. But at the same time though, it's not that bad to have early game if you can pull it off. Eventually he will stop spawning. Orb, nice. I like farming here because they give a lot more souls than the Forest of the Giants does. Sorry, Forest of the Forgotten Giants. Pale stone. I don't think I remember ever getting one of those. Removes additional powers from equipment. That's cool. I don't remember ever getting anything like that. Still nobody here. I'm very surprised, actually. Alright, stop spawning. Good. Come on. Alright, time to head back. Hopefully when we come back here again, there'll be someone on the ground to help me. I get my faith up to 10 minimum. My dex up to 10 as well. Alright, there's another NPC I want to introduce you to. Small little hut right here.
Hello there. Welcome to my shop. I'm Morlin, and I sell armor. Oh, sorry, Please do have a look at my wares. I could really use the business. If you'd be so kind.
That helmet's okay. Really want is the twin dragon shield. The 20 strength requirement requires 2,000 souls.
Well,
That's what we wanted that item for. Talk to him. Get the twin dragon shield now.
Thanks very much. And do please come again.
Now we can change our battle style. Now we got some protection. Now we're gonna go deal with my arch nemesis way back when I played the game. In the Forest of the Forgotten Giant. I don't think I have the key yet. Eight walls. Light into walls all the time. Ooh, I do have it. Good. Ring of Restoration. Gradually restores HP. Gotta chug it. You wear 4 rings in the. That's neat. Plants. Herb. Now this right here is for late game. And he kind of sucks to fight, but we're going to try to fight him anyway. Get out of that corner, man. Got it. Like, their weak spot is really, really small. Or killable, but it takes forever. Worth killing though. Sometimes they drop really good armor and shield. And that'd be humiliating. Like. Got his helmet. Those guys. Or type C. Everything's better. The weight is way higher. What's that? Oh no, so one of my notifications up there. It should be down at the bottom right. There's the other one. But you gotta kill him fast. Alright, early game boss. He a little spicy. Try to get maximum heal. Here we go. That he's done. Woo! Victory shot. Bring the blade, soul of the pursuer. Increase physical attack. That's a good item too. There's an item I want to get. Oh, let's see. Drangleic sword, Drangleic shield, Drangleic maul, Drangleic gauntlets, or Drangleic legging. All. Hi. What is this guy doing? That guy is losing his mind. He's also fast as hell. Now what I'm about to do, I need to be very, very careful. Drangleic sword. So it has less blocking potential, but it's lighter and has parry. Also, the scaling with strength is better. Actually, no, it blocks more. I don't know why I'm using that then. But I will eventually swap it back out. Alright, reference to Dark Souls 1. Beats bonfire. lot of faith, intelligence, and intelligence for the build. Alright, hopefully there is a sign down there. We still have yet to die. Where I can change my online settings. Oh well. We're gonna try to defeat the boss on the left. Probably gonna die in the process. Now, that lever is for that arena over there to make it wider. Barely see him. That guy over there, far right side of the screen. Make it where it's easier for him to fight you. We're not doing that. Alice. There it is. Lux Estus Recovery. Okay, PvP item. Another lever I can pull to help him. And I'm not going to do it. Alright, this is where it's going to get tricky. I deal with these guys. guys are like right next to each other. You're making it so difficult. Bring him down. This one's easy. It's the one with the swords that are really tricky to get. Oh, I didn't get an item for either of them. Alright, this is where we gotta be careful. Pick it up, go, 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 go. Wash Dragon Karma, Petrified Dragon Bone. Alright, you're about to see a familiar face in here. Good old Ornstein. Come on. Didn't even hit me once. Shows you how many times I faced him. Hold that just so slow. Hold. Go ring. Terra Pharma and Tower Shield. Yes. Alright, Blue Eye Orb. No blue.
Transient being. This is no place for one such as you. Be gone. You are not needed.
So what he's saying is that we are not part of the Blue Covenant. You're supposed to go down here first, then talk to him, and then he'd be like, "Oh, you're the best thing I've ever seen." Blah blah blah. Here's one of the warp points. That's how we do PvP with blue and whatnot. Really cool. I wish they stuck with that design, to be honest.
Bearer of the curse. Seek souls. Larger, more powerful souls. Seek the king. That is the only way. Lest this land swallow you whole, as it has so many others.
Alright, when I want to level up, I gotta be careful. Go do faith. Go to 2 mixed slots. That'll give us 1. Next to 10 minimum. That'll be enough to get us the ball move. Alright, we got one more task to do, and then that'll be in today's episode. I know it's a long episode, but I want to get 2 of the things done before this episode is done. Which was Forest of the Forgotten Giants and Tower Heights of Flame. How are you guys standing? Okay. The reason why I wanted to do it in that order is because if you beat the other guy, those White Knights, they stand up first. That was close. Now the Tower Shield. Yeah, 30 strength. That has a 100% block. It has higher fire, poison, curse. I can't remember what the eye is. Spectrification? I don't know, but Ringling Shield is a really good starting point. Ringling Armor is better. They'll start putting us in the danger zone of weight. Yeah, we're already Batman rolling. And that's something that will follow us through every single game. Goodbye. Alright, people think, oh, you gotta fight these guys every single time you enter in here. Oh. Now, I want to get that chest at some point. We're not going to do it at this moment. Victory achieved. I don't know what Kyle's doing out there. Struggling. Kyle gone? Yeah, Kyle's gone. Kyle got free souls. Before I touch that, I want to talk to this person.
Are you from these parts? My name is Lissy. I have come to spread the art of miracles, a practice of which I am a disciple. I can see that you are well suited to comprehend their wondrous power. But the cost of it, that's for the heart to decide.
One of these. Faith. What we got? 1,000. Lightning. And heal.
I'd heard awful rumors about this place, and I'm afraid they were all true. The king, gone. The earth, ravaged. The burden on the people weighs heavy. I fear that, by now, they may have scarce room in their hearts for miracles. May the power of miracles be with you. Offer your souls to the gods.
Alright, now we're gonna rest here. Two spells. Got one in the spell slot. Now we gotta heal. Now we just doubled our healing potential. Alright, travel. We're gonna go back there. So, that's the end of today's episode. Thank you all for watching. I'm your host, Dstapp. That was Dark Souls 2. Scholars of the First Sin, Game 2, Part 1, Revisited. I'm your host, Dstapp, and I will see ya.